little bit different. My Nudus have slightly different beliefs, but we believe in Muhammad, Yeshua, and all of them, and we believe.
Are you Shia? This is not a disrespectful question.
I'm technically like I could be considered, but it's technically in Lebanon I wouldn't be. To Americans and to the rest
I'm
of the
Sunni.
world, they categorize us as Shia. The rest of the world.
Sure, yeah, because I don't. When I was back home, I was growing up as a Sunni. The whole thing with the Sunni and the Shias it's crazy, but it doesn't matter.
It's the reason I think the why war in the Middle East is able to be exploited by outside forces. لأنه ما في توحد ديني. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is like us in Lebanon, we hate religion because we come from systematic. It's the most place in the Middle East. ما في محل مثل لبنان, bro. Iraq, you guys have more.
We're corrupted.
No, but it's more of the same.
It's not
people.
corrupted. It's more of the same people.
Bro, it's more of the same people condensed. Lebanon is different blocks get awesome in different areas for different sects, and different leaders control those sets, and they have different political powers, bro. And everything is by religion. نحن عندنا شغلة كان اسمها تذبيح الهوية. Okay, you know what that means? It means slaughter by identification card. So what that meant is why Lebanon is fucked up. I'm going to explain to you why it's more fucked up than anything. Because me, as a Lebanese guy, if you tell me your name, I will be able to know your religion and what city you're from. I shouldn't be able to tell that. I shouldn't. Like, as Lebanese people, we are so systematically fucked up. When we start talking to each other, we automatically go, oh, min wain? Or we'll say, shu ism aitak. You know what I'm saying? But that question is it's a slick way of asking a person what your religion is, because we're all indoctrinated to be like, we need to find out what the religion is. Because everything was about that. We had a war that consisted of, let me see your ID. Your name is boom. Like, that was our war. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know, it's so divided that, I'm going to give you an example. Certain names are attributed to certain religions. A Shiite Muslim will always use the word Ali, use the name Ali. And okay? But it's the same when it comes to Christians in Lebanon. So Christians are more known to use Western names, like Mark and Tony and Adam. John. So if you meet a guy in Lebanon that tells you his name is Tony, you know he's Christian right away. Why the fuck do I gotta know that? I don't want to fucking know this shit. I really don't. Especially when I meet Lebanese people, it's the last thing I want to know about you. It's the last thing because I know what kind of dark place it comes from. I went my whole life not telling anybody what my religion was because I'm just everything. I've prayed in mosques and churches before.
No.
I don't respect the sectarianism that Lebanon has brought to the planet. Like, maybe the world didn't learn from it or didn't get affected from what kind of systematic bullshit we have, but there's nothing like it in the world where the president has to be Christian, the guy under him has to be Sunni, and the guy under him has to be Shia, and the guy under him has to be... that's really... It's the definition of, like, third world country, just backwards thinking, racism, prejudice, fucking shit, like that America would never... Like, over here, imagine if people are like, all right, the guy has to be white, the guy under him has to be Asian, this guy has to be Mexican. Like, imagine if America was like that. I don't see anywhere in the world where they would allow this type of
destruction,
fucking dividing. Like, it's just you know how bad
it's the same. It's the same thing in Iraq, bro. We have the Kurds, we have the Syrians.
If you're from a certain religion and you come to an area in Lebanon and you're like, hey man, I'm trying to fucking buy a house over here. They look at your name and they go, oh man, the place is not for sale. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, listen.
Unless the Kurd that was trying to buy our place, bro. Was he there too?
Huh?
You remember the story I was telling you? The same Kurdish that came to your...
trying to sell the same... I told you I can relate. It's the same thing. It's because it's systematic prejudice. It's systematic prejudice, and that's what our revolution is about. Our revolution is about us Lebanese people from all different religions that we've been separated from each other to come together and believe that we're all, you know what I'm saying, all under one God, one, you know, we're all human beings and we should love each other's shit. Like, I think
of course,
me, like,
that's the ignorance between, you know, when I say Middle Easterns, that's the ignorance between all of us, is because, you know what, it's not about Lebanese, Palestinians. If we were all to stick together, we would be we'd rule the world, bro. But it's ignorance and stubbornness, because you know what, if you have a Mercedes Benz, I traveled the whole world through soccer. I'll send it to you. When I was in Dubai, my uncle has a cigarette factory. It's like $15 million, whatever. Like Camel, whatever he's dealing with. You know what I mean, bro? But you know what? If you have something, if this comes up with a AMG, whatever, or a Bugatti, I need to get the next one, a better one. But if we were all to stick together and put our minds together, and then now you have these fucking, I hate Saudis. I'm sorry to say, you know, don't disrespect me when I say that. I can't. I don't. If we were all to stick together, bro, what would you think would happen?
Here, but you have your own opinion, and I respect it.
Like, I have.
If you feel that way, I respect it, but I just want
I'm sorry, I forgot about you. Yeah.
No, listen how I feel. I just want to tell you how I feel. I feel like no group of people in the world is any different from any other group. I think all governments are fucked up. So when I think of Saudi Arabia, I think of the people in charge. I don't think of Saudi Arabia.
Not the people.
100%.
The people in charge, exactly.
Yeah, because but you have to understand, bro. What people in charge of what country are good people, bro? What country?
Honestly, Habib, I don't even know anymore. If we're talking about the Middle East,
listen,
none of us.
People need to get this through their
head.
People need to get this through their head. It's people. It's the rich versus the poor. It's the power versus the powerless. You should love the people always, because at the end of the day, the people in power, wherever they are in power, are disconnected from humanity and the average things that humans like us go through every day. No matter how much they go on the podium and they tell you, I'm just like you, I have to wake up in the morning and turn my car on and go to work, or they put out videos of them doing human shit, like, look at me with a cat, look at me with a baby, kissing a baby's forehead. That's what they do to show people that they're also humans. But here's the reality. They're not. None of them are. Nobody in charge can be a human, and I've learned to understand what power means. Understand this, and this is the sad, disgusting truth. No matter who you are, once you have power, you become a disgusting person. And that's the ugly part of humanity, that even me and you, if we became the leaders of any country, you would become the biggest piece of shit in the world. And there's nothing you could do right now to tell me that I will help people, I will do this. Once you are the president or the leader of anything, you will simultaneously agree to wipe people out for the cause of the good, to silence people for the cause of the agenda, to whatever it is. You are now part of that. So you can't tell me that so you can't even put anybody in the category, bro. You can't even look at it like that, bro. You can't look at Israelis like that, Israeli people. You can't look at Iranians like that. You can't look at Saudis like that. You can't even look at, listen to me, you can't even look at North Koreans like that. I would love to meet a North Korean to just talk to him or her for fucking hours about, like, just